Hi guys, I hope you're all well. It's currently Sunday the 1st of January 2023 and welcome to week 364 of my weight loss journey. In last week's video we all saw I gained 2 pounds or 0.9 kilogram, which saw my body mass index go from 52.5 up to 52.7. I'm going to start the proceedings off, just like I always do, by reviewing my calorie consumption for past week, which we can see in the graph above. The average of this was 2,978 compared to the previous week at 2,654. There's no big surprise that it's increased. It's above my 2,500 calorie allowance average for the week. Over this Christmas season, New Year, Eve celebrations and all this type of stuff, I said I wanted to give myself 4 days off in terms of eat what I want and then stay focused throughout the rest of the time that I'm off. Not being successful at that, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I have obviously had way more extra days of not worrying about food, but I've been trying to keep the best control possible throughout that time. But you can tell and see within the results that there's numerous days where I've gone above 2,500 calories. How about my fluid consumption? Well, last week it did take a bit of a hit downwards. I just wasn't drinking, so there's plenty of opportunity to have in fluid, but just wasn't drinking enough. This week it has increased to 2,929 millilitres, but it is still falling short of my 3,500 millilitre target. That's an average for the week. Now let's move on to my activity levels, which we all know I like to monitor my step count. This can be seen in the graph above. The average of this was 3,138 compared to the previous week at 5,476. A reduction. I've done absolutely nothing in the terms of activity. I've been really lazy this past week. I've been watching a number of TV series and films, and I've been just enjoying doing nothing. So that's pretty much how I've spent the last week, being the laziest person ever. So there we go. It's that time of the week where we all get to see my latest weighing result. So here it is, guys. Here's my weighing. I weigh 181.9 kilograms, which is 401 pounds or 28 stone 9 pounds. This means in the past week I've seen a gain of 3 pounds or 1.4 kilogram. Now I know I said I wanted to only gain 4 pounds during this festive season, etc., but unfortunately I've gone over that. So I had half a pound to play with this past week, and that hasn't been achieved. I've gone few pounds over that. So that was my home weighing result. I still went to Slimming World yesterday, so they still had groups on New Year's Eve. So here was the result from my Slimming World group. At Slimming World this week I also saw a gain of 3 pounds or 1.4 kilogram. Based on this week's weight gain, it sees my body mass index go from 52.7 up to 53.1. And if we look at my third weight loss target, last week it was 4.6% complete, and after the gain it goes down to just 0.3% complete. So in the 364 weeks that I've been doing this journey, I've lost a total of 140.2 pounds, which is 63.6 kilograms or 10 stone 0.2 pound. Next week, well, it's the first week of a brand new year, and yes, I'm back at work, but this year, 2023, I am wanting it to be completely different to the previous couple of years that I've had, in the sense that I'm going to start the year off as perfectly as I possibly can, making the best choices in terms of food and activity, including the weekends. Now I know this is going to be a tall order for me because the weekends are a black hole. I just consume everything. So weekends are going to be extremely difficult for me, but I'm truly determined that 2023 is going to be a successful weight loss year for me. So a perfect month for January. So I want to see a fantastic result at the end of January. I'm going to ultimately do the best I possibly can. If I have to put a number on it, I want to see at least a £20 loss by the end of January. And yes, there's a lot of things that have to work and I have to put the effort in to achieve that, but I want in January to be the best month possible, make the best start possible to 2023. So how much weight do you think I'll be able to lose by the end of this month? Leave it in the comment below and let's see who gets the closest. I'm aiming for £20. What do you guys think? But other than that, guys, that's it. That's the end of this week's video. As always, if you'd like to continue following me along my weight loss journey and hopefully get to see much less of me in the future, by all means, subscribe to my channel so you don't get to miss out on any future videos that I post. I wish you all a fantastic week. Stay safe, look after one another, and I'll see you all again next Sunday.